So I did the front part of the hair off camera because I didn't want the video to be too long. So this is a simple cornrow with just little designs in front. And if you are curious or you want to learn how to do this particular cornrow, you can check a previous video. I did a tutorial on this, how to do this cross cornrow. So I have a tutorial on that already, so I'm going to leave the link in the description box so that you can easily go and check it out. For the back, I'm going to be joining the front cornrow tips to the back, and then I'll cornrow it back like so, very simple. And then I'm going to be joining the tips to each other. I'll take the previous tip to the next cornrow and add it up, and then like that until the last tip. This is so that I can have a flat look at the back and so that I don't get to deal with any tip flying up. And for the back cornrow is actually big size cornrow. This is a prep for sewing, nothing too serious, just a prep like big cornrows at the back. Hi everybody, welcome back again to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. How are you doing today? So for this video, I advise you to watch the video from the beginning to the end so that you don't get to skip any single part. This video is very detailed and is a new hairstyle that I want you all to learn. And probably if you are not a hairstylist, I advise you to still watch this video so that you can direct your hairstylist whenever you want to make this hairstyle, because it's a trending hairstyle. So yeah, this is the proper way. Okay, there are two different methods or two different ways to achieve this hairstyle. So this is the first method. I'm going to film the second method for you guys. If you are interested, just let me know in the comment section below as well. Do not forget to share the video to friends and family. Subscribe if you haven't. Give the video a big thumbs up. And yeah. So after cornrolling the back, we just start sewing in the bundles, and you already know that here in Nigeria we use straight needles, we don't use the curving needles. So yeah, I'm going to be using needle and thread to sew in the bundles. But before then, the last tip I'm going to use, that's the last tip of the cornrow. I'm going to use needle and thread to secure the last tip. Just all right, now to the very detailed part of the video. So to cornrow first, I'm just going to start sewing from the end of the cornrow, like the very back of her head, just so that when she tries to flip it over or tries to pack it into a pony, it's going to look seamless. Then I'll push the needle under the braids and cross the thread around the needle like twice, then just so that it will be firm, and then I'll pull the thread through until it stops. Then I'll push the needle under the braids and cross the thread around the needle like twice, then just so that it will be firm, and then I'll pull the thread through until it stops. So we'll do this like 2 times, that's 2 or 3 stitches in the same spot, just to anchor the track firmly before I move over to sewing in the rest part of the bundle. For the sewing, I'm just going to be moving the weft along the braid stitches, just along the braids. Then I'll stitch every ½ inch, not too close, not too far. So every ½ inch I'm just going to stitch, every ½ inch I'm going to stitch. If you make it too close, it will be too clustered, and if you make it too far, you have holes like in between it. So not too close, not too far, just ½ inch. And always make sure that the needle goes under the braid, not through the braids. Going through the braids might cause pain, so it goes under the braids. So when you reach the end of the braids, either the left hand side or the right hand side, depending on how you start or how you start sewing. For me, I like to start from the right hand side. It's actually easy for me, so it just depends on how you can start from the left hand side. So it depends on how you start. So when you move to the end of the braids or the cornrow, so do not cut the weft, simply just gently fold it's like you just fold it gently and then continue to sew in. You continue to sew opposite direction. You just continue sewing down to the end of the cornrow. Again, that's to another point of our ear. So let's say it's ear to ear sewing. So yeah, the folding actually makes the style or the hair last longer, especially the bundles. So it makes it last longer. It also makes the sewing last longer rather than cutting, especially at the back. So it's best to just fold at the back, then when you get to the front you start cutting, just so that it can be flat. So I will move up to the next braid, stitch the same way, left to right direction while sewing, and then I'll keep doing the turnover method. Also keep the tracks closer at the bottom from the fullness, and then a little bit of space out of the top. And yeah, just a natural blend. That's what I want to get. All right, for the back, I actually started by sewing in double wefts. So I did double wefts at the back just so that I can sew in all 200 grams. So she bought pixie coils 200 grams from me. So just in case you are interested in this type of coils or in this type of hair, you can check our website www.exquisitesignature.com. we sell both wigs, bundles, and we have different textures of hair. We have wavy hair, we have bone straight, we have bounce hair, we have coily hair, we have bromise, we have pixie, we have water wave. Like, we have almost all hair textures. So you can go to our website to check. We also have braided wigs as well. We have hair products as well. You can check our website to order. That's if you like this hair. So like I said before, this is pixie coils, and this is 16 inches. So you can go ahead to check our website just in case you want to buy from us, and it's affordable, very affordable. So I'll just continue sewing like that from the left to the right. That's the left ear to the right ear, like that, until I get to the very close to the front. Yeah, continue to watch because the closing is very detailed, and I want you to learn that, or probably learn it so that you can show your hairstylist, just in case you want to achieve the same hairstyle. Alright, once I get very close to the front, so what I do is whenever I'm making this hairstyle, I keep like two different lengths that will go from the ear, the left ear to the right ear, and then yeah, just two of the weft. So for the first weft, I'm just going to flip it and sew it from inside out. Hope that makes sense, but just watch the video. So I'm going to be sewing it from the inside, just so that when I flip it, it can cover and won't show those weft parts. So yeah, that's why I like to do this. So I'm going to be sewing it from the inside. So if you want to see the second method on how to achieve this hairstyle, so that one does not really require you cutting the bundles, because this one, to cover up little tracks, you have to cut a little bit of the bundle. So that second method does not require you cutting the bundle. So if you want to see the second method, please leave a comment in the comment section below so that I can film a detailed tutorial on that.
You having hot flashes. Which one? Pick one. This one classic. Red from blind, yeah, bitch, I'm drastic. Why this? Why that? Lip stop asking. Listen to me, baby, relax and start passing. Expressway, head back, even through the traffic. This one strong, should be labeled as a hazard. Some of y'all niggas hot psych, I'm gassing. Clowns, I spot them and I can't stop laughing. Easy come, easy go, Evie gon' be lasting. Jealousy, let it go, results could be tragic. Some of y'all ain't writing well, too concerned with fashion.
And then for the last weft, I'm just going to sew it regularly, like sewing it normal. So once I'm done, that's from the inside of the first weft. Hope you get it, but just watch the video so that you understand, so that I don't confuse you with the explanation. So I'm going to sew the very last weft inside both the flipped part and then the normal way. So I'm going to sew it normally. Just watch the video, guys. once I'm done sewing, we just take a little strands of the hair and then crochet all the little part that is showing the weft part of the bundle. And for crochet, I'm going to push the crochet pin in out of the cornrow, then place the strand of hair. That's going to place the strand of hair on the crochet pin, then drag it out to form a loop, and then pass the tip through the loop to tie a knot. So I'm going to be tying the knot like twice. For the second knotting, I'm just going to split the tips into two and then tie the knot again about twice. So yeah, we'll continue doing the crocheting like so to cover up any parts that is showing the weft of the bundle. Alright, once I'm done, I'm just going to use conditioner on the hair. Just leave-in conditioner is enough. Just use leave-in conditioner with water and then use my hands to just open it and, you know, swoop it just little. And yeah, then the front part, I'm going to just style her baby hairs and then apply styling mousse on the front part alone, and voila. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy and you're able to learn something from this video. Please share the video, give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.